So the Falcons, continuing the surprising draft at this point. It's a difficult name to say. Ruke Orhorhoro, I believe is how you say it. That's what it was said on a broadcast. So I'll go with that. Listen, was projected to go in the third round. So the Falcons currently get a quarterback that was projected to go in the second round, and then they get a defensive tackle that was projected to go in the third round. That's 67, so a high third round projection, but still a third round projection on the consensus big board. To me, I was thinking, man, the Falcons kind of got a dream scenario here when Johnny Newton fell to them, which I'm shocked he's fallen out of the first round, let alone, passing on him here. And even Braden Fisk, I liked a lot more as a player. Listen, who knows any of this stuff, right? We're all just guessing here. There is no such thing as a perfect draft evaluation. And if they like this guy, then okay, you like him. What are you going to do? But it's one of those things where it's just like very rarely does reaching on a player like this work out. It very rarely does when you draft a guy who's projected to go in round 3, early in round 2, and also trade up to get him early in round 2. Usually what happens is that player ends up not being great. That's just usually what happens. This could be an exception. It's not always the case, and I'm sure people in the comments will point to exceptions. He's not a player I evaluated super strongly. I did watch some film on him and wasn't overly impressed. Didn't think he was going to make my top 50 prospects, so I didn't go to there. Looking at the analytics, they're not great. They're not. It's not terrible. Pass rush win rate's all right for a defensive tackle, but the things like PFF grades and some other like the run stop rate, stuff like that, not on the high side at all. In fact, pretty much in the area where you're saying like, okay, maybe day 3 might be usually where you're drafting his analytics. There's things to like more about him, so I'm not saying he should have been a day 3 pick or anything like that, because there is some there is some interesting stuff, and they do. He is someone who is versatile. It's something I noticed on my film. So I think he's one of those maybe more boomer bust type players, but I don't know, man. This feels really high for me. This feels like another reach and another bad decision by Atlanta. I think this is kind of a disappointment if I'm an Atlanta fan, because there was a guy who I thought would have been great here that did not go there. Again, who knows? The draft is fluky, but you clicked on this video not to hear someone agree with what you have to think, but to hear my opinion. And my opinion is that maybe what you agree with, which is this is a pretty bad reach and just a mistake. It's interesting. I will say as well, he used to play edge, he's kind of bulked up the defensive tackle. There's reason to believe he's better than his analytics. There are. It's just that I don't know if it's enough to draft him all the way here. Maybe they love his interviews. I don't know. But I would have rather had him maybe at best late in the second round. For what it's worth, when I did my round 2 mock draft, he did not make the list. So there you go. But yeah, I've been wrong before. Maybe I'm wrong here. What do you? And I haven't done a deep dive on his game either. So it is possible that there's better stuff there that I'm just missing. But yeah, my gut says this is a mistake. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.